Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is Hifza Javed from Pakistan, and I am basically a pharmacist. I have done PharmD from one of the very renowned university of Pakistan, and I have served in a pharmaceutical company for some time, and then I switched back to teaching. I was teaching earlier, and then I started teaching again. I have been teaching Cambridge system for quite many years now. And what I have seen is that over the period of time, I know that the students are struggling in getting to know their subject very well. And like there are concepts which are very clear, but they know the concepts, but they don't know how to implement their knowledge in their exams. Considering this, I have started making small videos for your references. I am starting with the introduction of your syllabus, of your CAI O levels biology syllabus. So let's begin. Cambridge Assessment International Education is a system that we are following in Pakistan. And in this system, we have obviously you have different subjects. So if you have chosen biology, so you should be able to understand what is actually the syllabus and how are you going to proceed in your studies. So the syllabus consists of a number of factors, but the syllabus right now I'm showing you is this is your Cambridge syllabus, and this syllabus is for the year 2023, 24, and 25. So you can say that this was the first batch recently, the students who have given exam and the ones who are still giving their exams, they have attempted this syllabus as their first attempt, and this syllabus is available for 2023, 24, and 25, both for May, June, and October, November series. So, the students, you should be questioning that what is actually biology 5090 is, but going into the details before, let's see what does your syllabus contains. Okay, when you will have a PDF or a hard copy of your syllabus in your hands, how are you going to proceed with it? Let's see. So as I've told you, yes, as I've told you, the syllabus is biology 5090 and sorry, I just need a minute. Okay, biology 5090. And what are the contents of your syllabus? The first page will tell you that why are you choosing this syllabus. If you look at this page, you might feel that there is no need of going through this page, but actually it is very important to know what is written in our syllabus so that we can make this helps us in target setting that how we are going to proceed. So the key benefits of this syllabus. So what age group is preferred by Cambridge for this syllabus? It is for 14 to 16 years old, and this syllabus is designed in a way that this can be attempted by the people who are using English as their second language or maybe third language. That means English is not their first language, right? the the misconception about biology is that it is all about learning, and if you just have to memorize things, but this is not actually the basics of biology. The biology biology is one of the sciences which has a lot of information, and you have to learn how are you going to handle the data, how you have to improve your practical solving skills, and you have to also make yourself able to apply the scientific methods in a proper way, right? So the objective, the approach related to biology O-levels Cambridge syllabus is that they want you to become very confident in like in the concepts you have, in the ideas, and using the scientific language. This is a key. Remember, this is the key that you have to learn the language. We give exams in English, like we give geography, history, Islamia, Pakistan studies. That's the same. I mean, geography, history, and like chemistry, physics, biology, and there's so many other subjects and obviously the commerce subjects. we give all the papers in English. But what is different for biology and how do we distinguish between a paper of geography and a paper of biology? We'll distinguish on the basis of the biological language that we use. I always talk to my students and their parents that they should work hard to learn the biological vocabulary, because the vocabulary would be something that will make you, understand the concepts, and obviously implementing the right terminologies in the right position in the right direction. So you need to be very confident while you are using the scientific knowledge, scientific language that is used in biology, and to make you responsible, to make you reflective, uh, obviously to make you innovative and engaged. Why it is important to, reflect? We have to learn to reflect the learnings. Whatever we are experiencing, whatever whatever scientific issues we are facing, the community and the environment, we have to reflect that how are we going to improve it. So you will be looking into a number of you know uh, problems that are related to the community, like certain diseases, the pandemic of these diseases, and how are we going to relate it. So we need to be reflective what is going on, and how are we going to improve it, right? And then we have to be responsible. Why it is important to be responsible in biology? We have to be responsible while we are using different scientific methods, the methodologies we are using, the safety precautions we need to follow. So these are the important, approaches that Cambridge system is looking for in their biology students. That it is not only about their learning, but how confident they are in using their languages, how reflective they are in order to, deal with the different scientific issues. Are they responsible? Are they innovative? Are they engaged in the different kind of scientific principles and applications of the world? So every aspect is important and it is carefully chosen, right? Let's move on. So, aim. What is the aim of your syllabus? The aim of your syllabus is that the CAI system wants you to understand and to acquire the scientific knowledge, understanding of scientific theories and practices. Now, this sounds like, is it bio? Yes, it is bio. The scientific knowledge, it is one of the most important sciences, and you have to acquire that knowledge. And secondly, there are, although in biology there are less number of theories, there are less number of principle and laws, but you have to look into the scientific theories and how we can, use them in our daily practices. And then experimental skills. In biology and in biological systems, the safety of a person or of the student is very, very important. The well-being, the handling of the different factors is also very important. Why? Because we are dealing with the biological systems. So biological systems mean that the living system. So while you are dealing with the living system, you need to develop the experimental skills so that you can work properly and efficiently. Then analyzing the data you have, how well you are actually able to, interpret the data, and then, you know, you can make conclusions, you can improve your information. This is all related to it. Okay. And then what are the applications of the scientific knowledge you have? How are we going to benefit the environment? And we have to, learn the basics, the basic terminologies, the notations, the conventions which are used in biology. So as we have discussed this earlier as well, that in this syllabus, through this syllabus, inshallah, you will be able to learn a lot of skills. By the end of this year, you will be by the end of this syllabus, obviously, you will be able to, learn a lot of important scientific information, and not only the information, but how well you're going to handle it. Okay, so let's move forward. So this is your content overview. How many chapters you have? You have 19 chapters in your syllabus. And this includes from cell till the relationship of organisms with one another and their environment. It includes all the biological systems, including respiration, uh, transport in human digestive system, then your coordination, that includes nervous system diseases, different type of diseases, and how well your immunity works. Then it will also include excretion, homeostasis, and a number of important biological systems. And the basics which are like the cell, the movement of substances, and a lot of interesting chapters, a lot of interesting knowledge. And along with the biological systems, you will be looking into the broader picture, the classification of organisms, that how the organisms are classified. Three important chapters, in fact, four important chapters from plants, plant nutrition, which is related to photosynthesis, and then transport, which is related to transport and flowering plants, which is related to transpiration, xylem and phloem structures. And then another chapter related to plant would be a part of chapter number 16, development of organisms and continuity of life, that will be dealing with the reproduction mechanisms in plants and coordination and response in plant. So these are the chapters you will be covering, along with the latest techniques like inheritance, biotechnology, and then we will be looking into the relationship of organisms with one another. That means the ecological systems, and uh, how well this system implies in our life, and how important it is to keep the ecological system healthy. So all this is all the content you will be looking into, and you will be studying, and you will be practicing throughout. So I think this is done for this particular presentation. And in the next, I will tell you about how your exam would be assessed. Thank you. Stay tuned. If you like my channel, obviously, then you have to show a thumbs up. You can subscribe my channel, and you will learn a lot, inshallah, with me. I'll keep on uploading small videos so that you can refer them for your deep understanding. Allah Hafiz.